or welcome back to my channel. I'm Rae of DivaMePlz, a beginner nail tech, showing you my journey and hoping it helps you along yours. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. As I told you in my last one, today I'm gonna be spilling the tea. As you notice, I am in a new location. So I am no longer at Bunny's Nail Bar Salon and Spa anymore. Before I even get into it, I want to know why y'all think I may have left Bunny's. So pause this video real fast, go down below and comment the reason why you think I went independent and left Bunny's. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, now that that's over with, so y'all know I started working at Bunny's basically right when I got here. When I got to Orlando, I started there May 15th. I moved to Orlando May 4th, moved into my apartment May 6th, and I started at Bunny's May 15th. My last day at Bunny's was October 15th. The main reason why I left Bunny's is because I was basically working for free. Yep, you heard it. I was working for free, and also poor management. It was poorly ran. There was really no true leadership at the salon either. It got to the point where we were running out of supplies. Like, we ran out of supplies so badly that our clients didn't even have paper towels to wipe their hands. No paper towels, so as soon as you walk into Bunny's, you are directed to wash your hands before your service. So there were no paper towels there. You went to the restroom, there was no paper towels there either. We were out of a lot of things, things that we needed for daily to service people, like acetone. We were completely out of acetone. Like, I had to run home because we had a client that booked for a soak off, but we didn't have any acetone to soak them off. We were running low, so we also served drinks, so we were completely out of drinks. We were supposed to be serving wine. We did have wine, but we were out of Moscato or the champagne with the Verde or Berry, the champagne that we were using to make mimosas. We were out of that as well. We were running low on monomer. We were running low on gel polishes. We were out of gloves. We were out of liners. Or not liners, we were out of pedicure kits so that we could do pedicures. Like, we were just out of a lot of things. There was no inventory being done so that you could stay on top of the things that you were running out of. It was pretty much like a fend for yourself type of thing towards the end. And then checks started bouncing. So like, my first check bounced the end of July, I want to say, early August, and it was a decent check. It was a good $700+ check, and it bounced. When I reached out to the owner, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know why it would have bounced. I have so much money in there. Let me Apple Pay you right now so we can take care of it." And she, Apple paid me quickly, and she even Apple paid me enough to be able to cover the return deposit fee, as well as whatever fees you get when when the check returns or whatever. So it wasn't until, what was it? So I quit October 15th, so it was early September or even mid-September. So it was early or mid-September to where there were multiple checks bouncing. So it's always taboo to speak to your coworkers about how much you're getting paid, the commission you're being paid, blah 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 blah. So when my check bounced the very first time, I didn't say nothing about it. I just thought it was a one-off thing, and I kept moving forward. But then the girls started talking, and two of the girls, their checks bounced at the same time. So it had me nervous, like, oh snaps, like my check is getting ready to bounce. Luckily it didn't, but moving further, I was definitely not going to be depositing any of my checks into the bank account, into my bank account anymore, especially when my bank is not even local. So like I have a Missouri based bank, and I can't just easily go into the bank and deposit my check. I have to do mobile depositing and wait for it to clear. And for a deposited check to return it, that takes almost 4 to 5 business days. So I was on the edge, but I was super happy that it did not bounce. So it had to so that was mid-September where their checks had bounced. So the next paycheck was written October 1st. And I definitely did not put that into my bank account at all. And I physically went into her bank to try to cash the check, which their bank charged non-account holders $8, which I don't understand it. Like, why are you charging me to cash your customer's check? Like, I didn't get that. But anywho, to move past that, I wanted to cash a check. They told me I could not. They told me I couldn't. So that was October 1st check, and I officially did not get paid. So I went into their bank twice. The second time I went in, I was given a card by the head teller, like, oh, I am so sorry that you have this person as an employer, that you cannot cash the check at this time, but go ahead and give me a call, and go ahead and give me a call, and I'll be able to tell you if you can cash the check or not, so you don't have to waste your time coming up here to try to cash it. So I tried to call her after the second time, and she told me I still could not cash my check. So then I just kind of patiently waited. A week go by, I still can't cash my check. Now it's getting ready to come up on October 15th. So this is October 15th was when the next check was written. So I was not paid. I did not officially receive my funds until Tuesday of, let me see. So that was Tuesday, October 12th is when I was paid. So the owner's husband came in and was like, hey, you haven't cashed your check yet. When you get time, when you go on break, can you please go up there and go to the bank and cash your check? Like, you can even go, like, as if I didn't already know. He was like, oh, we have a bank right here on, such and such, such and such. You can just go up there and try to cash it. I was like, yep, I know I haven't cashed it yet. I was definitely going today to see if I can cash it. Mind you, this check was written for $481. Originally the check was written for $430, but when those two girls, those two girls' checks, well, after that, more checks had bounced, and they were just like, oh, we're just gonna write you a new check, it's okay, and then we're gonna add a little extra so that we can cover the fees, and everything. So the check was written for $481, which was, a huge jump up from my little $430 check. But I went up to the bank and they were like, oh, sorry, you still can't cash your check. And I'm like, but the owner just told me to come cash my check though, so why is the funds not available? And she was just like, oh, the balance is just off a little bit. So immediately as I'm walking out the bank, I'm texting, the husband, the co-owner, like, hey, the bank is saying that I can't cash it. They was like, oh my gosh. Well, he's not like, oh my gosh. He was just like, why not? And he was like, she said that the balance was a little off. And so he checked it, and he was like, oh, you're right. There was some big charge, some big transaction just was deducted from the account, so it took me under. I can cash app you $460 right now. I'm like, okay. I was slow feet with responding, so he like ended up calling me, explaining again what he said through text, and I'm just like, okay, bro. Okay, so I sent my cash app and I did receive payment, and then came Friday, the October 15th, all the girls were talking. Like, everybody wants to know what is going on, what to expect. Just to tell you, everybody left. So it was 8 nail techs, including the owner. So all 7 of us left. The first person to leave was the tech that had been there the longest, the one that was bringing in all of the clients, the one that was bringing the establishment all of the money. She quit first. So October 15th is coming. A couple of the girls are like, hey, I'm not working today unless I get paid, unless I can receive my check immediately. So we all wanted our checks pretty early before this day started, but the owner, the female owner, she came in and she had a client. She was 30 minutes late for that client, but still, she came in and she pretty much just ignored everybody and just like kept hiding the key can, like everything was cool. But one of the girls had messaged her and was like, hey, can I get my check early so I can make sure that I have funds before I start working today? And the owner just completely ignored her. Which, is rude as hell. So she asked the, acting manager if she could get the checks, get her check at least, and she was like, oh, you guys will get your checks later, basically. So they did not end up writing the check. So on Friday, October 15th, we start working at 9 a.m. They did not start writing the checks until 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock comes, the check is written. One of the girls physically goes into the bank to try to cash her check, which I think was at the time maybe like $700-800. She went to the bank. They told her she could not cash it. So she came back to the salon and then went up to the owner, was like, hey, I just went to your bank. I wasn't able to cash it. So now the owner is like, oh, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have the funds to pay you right now, just give it until Monday and I promise you'll be able to cash your check. So she individually told that same story to all of the techs, like, I don't have the money, which was, is really crazy, is because the clients pay for their services right then and there through the little booking system, Vagaro, that we use. So where was those funds going? Like, that is the question of the day, the month, the year. Like, where was those funds going? Like, we were all so confused. So when she told me that, or at least the first girl that went to the bank to cash her check, she came back and, that's when she went ahead and told them, like, basically, since I can't cash my check, which is the same reason, I told her too, since I can't cash my check, I can't no longer work here because I'm basically working for free. And that's not cool. Nobody wants to work for free. And it just really, like, blew my mind. So, like, also as a sidebar, she really played on our intelligence as well. So when the contract, I'm gonna have to upload like a separate picture of the contract so that y'all can help me understand if I'm wrong or not, because the owner was definitely telling us that we were independent contractors and that we were getting paid a commission, and I was making 55% commission, but the contract that we signed has employee all throughout the contract. So as you may know, as a licensed nail tech, you have the option of going commission, or you have the option of doing booth rent, which is independent contractor, which solely you get to make up your own prices, charge what you want, everything under the sun, make your own hours, come in when you want, all the great jazz. but we were not able to make our own hours. The only say so we had in the schedule that we worked was what day we wanted off. But we couldn't come in when we wanted. We were expected to be there when the shop opened, and we were expected to be there until the shop closed. We were not allowed to refuse services at all. So it's like, are we truly independent contractors, or were we really employees? Another question of the day. So she truly played on everyone's, intelligence, because pretty much everybody that worked in the salon were beginner nail techs, and that was the first salon that they had ever worked in. So as of today is Thursday the 11th, October 11th. So when you guys see this, it'll be, whatever. So as of today, everyone has found a new location to work out of. I am now located at Glammy Beauty Bar. That's GLAAMY Beauty Bar. That is at the intersection of OBT and Taft Violent. So if you are ever in Orlando and you'd like to be serviced by me, definitely go on my Instagram at DivaMePlz, DivaMePlz, and book an appointment with me. I have a couple of specials going on right now, so just hit me up. Come stop by, say hi, take a picture with me, or whatever, but I am here. I am also here with one of my co-workers from Bunny's. Her name is Faith. She was one of the younger techs at 19 that worked there. Two other girls, so Haley was another girl, and Shayla, they both are now working at Legacy's nail salon. That is the Orlando location close to UCF, I believe. And then my coworker Katie, she is now working as a makeup artist at Sephora at the Mall of Millennia location. And then another coworker, Ada, she completely left nails altogether, and she is doing some type of job that comes with benefits. So everybody is really doing well. Oh, also Ashley, she was also one of the younger nail techs there. She is working part-time and also doing nails from home. So like I said, everybody has found a new location and everything. Everybody's doing well. We're basically being stalked by the previous owner on all of our pages. Like, they're not liking any of our posts, but they are definitely watching our stories. But other than that, let me get up and give you a walkthrough of this beautiful salon. This salon is fairly new, just like Bunny's was. Bunny's have been open, originally opened October 2019, had to close February 2020 because we opened June 2020 and had been, up and running pretty much up until everybody recently quit. Now this salon, Glammy Beauty Bar, this has been here since August. I believe they opened August 21st of this year. So only a few months old, but they stay pretty busy. So they do lashes here, they do nails, they have a hairstylist here so you can get your hair colored or, flat iron press. And I believe she does sew-ins as well. They do lash lift. They even have someone that is able to do Botox, the facials. I even seen that they did infusions here as well. Like, they have a huge selection of services that they offer. So you can definitely go on to my Instagram, and their name is in my bio, so you can definitely tap on their name and take a look at all of the pretty services that they offer, and they're really good. I haven't been serviced yet. I'm giving my eyelash extensions a break for the moment, but once winter or once Christmas comes around, because you know right after Christmas it's my birthday, January 13th, so I think I'll start doing them right before Christmas again. Here, you know, I'm gonna also upload a picture of the contract that I signed here. It is $160 to hold the table, so that's a deposit of $160, as well as it is a $160 every week, which is pretty much the lowest that my coworker Faith was able to find in the area at Legacy Nails. They also have booth rent as well as private suites. Their booth rent is $175 every week, and I thought about going to Legacy Nails, but they are 25, almost 30 minutes away from me. As Glammy, this is literally 5 minutes up the street from Bunny's. So Bunny's is located at John Young Parkway in Taft Vineland, and here I'm Taft Vineland in OBT. So I'm super close, which is really perfect. So this only makes it like, you know, 15-16 minutes away from home, which is still ideal. I didn't want to get anywhere like over 20 minutes because then you run into traffic, and I don't have time for that because I'm horrible at time management, so I'll be late sometimes. But it is what it is, you know. I'll be late mainly because of the traffic, unexpected traffic though. But I am enjoying it here so far. I have had a few clients come from me that I serviced at Bunny's, and they're now coming here. They're so happy for me to, you know, be on my own and doing my own thing, making my own prices, and even, you know, receiving all of the pay from the service as well. So let me go ahead and get up and show you around. So as you come in, immediately to the left is a little bar. Now, I do not have access to this bar. If I was to serve drinks to my clients, then yes, I would. I never noticed the TV there, but that may be new. Anywho, over here they have their services that they offer. Not services, but this is like the products that they sell. They have a small a small reception desk. Oh, and look, this is everything that they do. So facials, fillers, IPL laser, micro needling, micro pigmentation, peeling, and plasma. It's all in Spanish, so I can't really make it out. And then these are the services. So brow design, I'm not really sure what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that. But facial waxing and eyelash extensions. And then they even do tooth gems as well. So this is the bathroom. It's really nice. Then over here, this is where they do the lash extensions, makeup, lash lifts, all of that great jazz. Then this is the hairstylish section. So they have a bowl, a couple of chairs and mirrors, some of their own personal items that they may sell. And then here are the tables, the nail desk tables and everything. Here is my desk. And this is all of my products. All of my gel polishes, which I use D&D up at the top. Then this level here is my knot polish. So this is the dip. This is Kiara Sky here, and then this is knot polish, dip, and acrylic. And then all of this here is the Nail by John, my acrylics acrylic and dip that I won from their giveaway last year. And then the bottom two sections is the Valentino powders that I first bought when I got started. And then here I just have, like, you know, my tips. These are all tips. These are my swatches and more swatch sticks. And these are everything that could possibly be encapsulated. These are more encapsulation things, as well as my crystals and stuff. This is kind of just a random drawer. Not really random, but I have the Swarovski crystals in here. And then I have all of the endless stickers and foils, stamping plates, and all of that great jazz. This is the gel polishes, random gel polishes that I have collected over the time, mainly Beetles. And then I have some Nail Addicts, you know, as I've been reviewing some of their polishes. I get the McCart subscription box, so I get some of their polishes as well. Then I have my files as well as buffers. And then up top I have all of my utensils and tools and stuff. Have my shop towels here, my purse, and then over here I just have, like, you know, the items that I need to quickly get to. So my cover colors from Valentino, from Young Nail, and then this is like my dip and stuff, you know, products as well. And then I have my little acrylics and stuff there. Alright, and then this is the pedicure section right here. I have like a little cubicle or a little thingy mabob. A little cabinet for all of my extra things. So I have like foils that I will or may not use. I have my dust collector back there, random stuff, business cards. This is all of my pedicure stuff. And then I have liners and gloves, as well as sugar scrub, acetone, barbicide, and alcohol. And then these are the suites that they do, the facials, lasers, and all of that great jazz. And then this is another waiting area. At first, that bar that you guys seen up front, that was back here, but they just moved it up front yesterday or so. And then all the way in the back is a little area for them to do school. So they will teach you how to do lash extensions, how to do teeth gems, those things of that nature. So again, you guys know that I quit Bunnies October 15th. I officially started here. So I officially started here at Glammy October 26th. I am available Tuesday through Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, from 10 to 6, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I am available from 9 to 6. So since I have been here, like I said, I have had a few clients that came to me from Bunnies that I've also serviced here. So my very first week, I had 3 clients, thought I was doing the damn thing, and then last week I only had 1 client. This week I have 2 clients. So it's kind of up and down. In the beginning, or even still now, I'm very much still nervous and anxious to see how this is gonna go, because, you know, I'm still fairly new down here in Orlando, and I didn't really get to make the impression I wanted to while I was at the salon, because, you know, everyone's goal when they are in the salon is to build their clientele so that when they left, they had a decent amount of clientele that would be able to keep them suffice. I wasn't able to do that, being that I was there a short 5 months, but I am still very much happy with the clients that I have, you know, followed me from bunnies here. Totally, I think I have 5, and as of right now, I have 2 people, or I've serviced one already that came from Glammy, but I have 2 people that are coming up that I have not serviced at all, so I'm kind of interested to see how they found me. But I will be getting into recording my sets. I tried to record today. It didn't go so well. I gotta figure this out. But I promise y'all, I'm gonna get back to recording my sets because I know that's what you really want to see. Besides my reviews and everything like that, y'all want to see what type of work I'm doing too, don't y'all? I know, it's okay though. We're gonna get there, So I also did want to tell you that while I'm here, so you know the deposit was $160, weekly booth rent is $160. They also require me, when I do decide to leave, give a 60-day notice, which I kind of feel like is long. I feel like a good 30-day notice should suffice. But I mean, I understand that they have to be able to replace me once I leave, but 60 days though, it's kind of rough. So I think that pretty much wraps up everything that has been going on with me as of late. So going to wrap up this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you have any additional questions, let me know down in the comment section below, and I am more than happy to answer those questions for you. Let me know what you want to see else on my channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at @DivaMePlz. Also on Facebook at @DivaMePlz, so that you're able to keep up with me and see what amazing sets that I am doing. I have a fall special for $75 that includes glitter, bling, and nail art. Any length, any shape. Make sure you take advantage of that if you are here in the Orlando area. Also share this with all of your other beginner nail tech friends so that we can learn and grow together. As you see, this experience is a very good one to learn from, so take heed from it. Also, consider subscribing to my channel. I have not decided if I'm going to keep uploading every Tuesday and Friday as of yet, or if I will just upload once a week. But let me know which one, how many times y'all want me to upload weekly. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.